Hi, I'm Corrina. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy and that you hit the subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you. Welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am not in the nursery, as you can see again today. The lighting is really bad, and plus I'm doing something special today. But first of all, I would like to thank all of my subscribers. I don't do that enough, and I'm sorry. I just forget to do it. My mind is like, it goes every which way. So thank you to all my subscribers. And so I have a verse for us today first. It's Isaiah 26:3. I'm actually going to read down to verse 4. In that day, this is from Isaiah. Isaiah was prophesying to Israel. So just listen to what he had to say. In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city. Salvation will God appoint for walls and bulwarks. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in. This is the verse I want to concentrate on, though. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. In other words, perfect peace is God's perfect peace, which in Hebrew it is shalom. That is perfect peace, God's perfect peace. And mind here means thought, our thought process. We have so much today that we just can think about. Things that, we think about everything. We think about, okay, am I going to hit traffic on the way to work? Am I going to, how much money am I going to, you're worried about how much money you're spending at the grocery store. You're worrying about everything. Everything is just, you're worrying about, how am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to pay that bill? Or, you're worrying about the weather or just everything. We worry about everything. We think, oh, what am I going to do about this? How am I going to fix this problem? But God's already got it fixed. So all we have to do is think. But before we get into why I used that verse today, all we have to do is really concentrate on the Lord. We can keep our minds steadfast on the things of God and what He wants us to know. But I have Hannah with us today. And today is, of course, Disney Monday, so happy Disney Monday, too. She has on her Bambi onesie with these pants and her socks from H&M. This is a newborn from H&M. Of course, it came with the headband. Hannah has not had lunch yet today. She had breakfast, of course, but she hasn't had her lunch yet. She was napping, and she just woke up a little while ago. So I thought, let's feed her lunch. Well, I talked to you guys about something. I had told you guys a while back that you guys were on a journey with me. And this has turned out to be quite the journey. First of all, I'd like to interject the fact that I have her bib. Now, this bib, I like to match her bibs to her outfits a little bit. And I think this bib matches her outfit pretty good today. So we're going to use this bib. We're using this bib for this. I really, really like this outfit on her. This is the H&M newborn Bambi onesie. Of course, it's got the flowers and Bambi and leaves and all kinds of stuff. The birds. It's got everything on it, as you can see. Of course, you turn her around and you see this. Oh boy, her bib's coming off. Sorry. I want to get ready to feed her. You see, it's got all those birds, and then she has all that, the birds and Bambi, and it's a little chilly. It's not really chilly here, so I thought I'd put her in this instead of something a little bit warmer. Now, the rest of the week, you're going to see her in really warm stuff. But we're going to have a little chit-chat of sorts today about something that I discovered. Now, I talked to my therapist the other day, on Thursday, and I apparently had a major breakthrough without even thinking about it. I was with Hannah and Jeremiah, and we were snuggling on the sofa one day, and I decided she likes her milk. She likes her milk. But as you can see, and I will say this before I continue, this is the perfect newborn bottle. She only drinks about 2 to 4 ounces when she drinks, but she takes a bottle every 2 hours. During the day anyway. She usually sleeps pretty good through the night, because she eats pretty good during the day. But I'm going to feed her. Worked at breakfast time. There you go. Anyway, so anyhow, I had a major breakthrough. I was snuggling with Hannah and Jeremiah on the sofa, and my mind for years have been going back to the building, has been taking me back to the building, whether it's in a dream, because I will have dreams at night where I will dream about going back to the school and the building, and into the building. And I can still see the exact layout of the building. And I always walk in the building. To the left is the hall going down towards the sanctuary, which is pretty bright and lit up with all the stained glass windows. But then ahead of me is the staircase going down the 4th, 5th. It was the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade classrooms where the gym was and the kitchen was. And but then straight ahead down that same hall, not stairs. I don't take the stairs. I always just keep walking. I don't walk to the stairs. But anyway, as I would walk, it would be bright close to the door, and of course I'd pass the office on the right, and straight ahead would be some class, a classroom. My second and third grade classroom was there. The second and third grade classrooms, and then as I started walking down the hall, it would get darker and darker until the part of the hall, till it just turned pitch black, where I could not see anything. And that was in my mind, that I know that, I would always think, I know that part of the hall brighter. I know it used to be brighter than that. And I would say this was a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to wait, and I talked to my therapist about this. I ended up one day, I was snuggling, and I had my eyes closed, and my mind took me back there to the school and to the building, and I walked in like I always do in my mind. I started walking down that hall like I always do. And all of a sudden, as I'm walking towards the part that would get dimmer and dimmer till it was pitch black, all of a sudden it started to get brighter. And as I walked into that part of the hall where the staircase was going up to the 3rd floor apartment where I was taken, where it all happened, the lights came on. It wasn't pitch black anymore. I remember there was a door there that that had stairs leading down to the playground. And ahead of it was the 1st grade classroom. But to the left, there was a staircase going up, and that staircase led to that apartment. That is still dark, I will tell you that much. What my therapist and I discussed, and what he told me was that was a major breakthrough, because he said my mind is starting to get me ready to actually deal, to actually confront the abuse. I've got a long way to go. He said that my mind is just getting me ready, that it's coming. I'm coming to peace with getting ready for it. I'm more at peace with it. The fact that the lights came on, it just was incredible. I mean, that was my mind. Our minds are very complex. The one thing that I found having DID, and if it's your first time here, I have something called dissociation identity disorder. I was sexually abused as a child, and then physically and emotionally and mentally and all spiritually abused, all the way around in a Christian school. And, there are things that I remember and things I don't. And the reason I have Hannah is to reconnect with that childhood, to reconnect with the bad parts of my childhood, the good parts, but also the bad parts. You got to take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good, however you want to put it. And seeing those lights go on was a major breakthrough, because for years, that part of the hall was pitch black in my mind. My mind would not let me see that part of the hall. And the fact that my mind is letting me see that means my mind and the gatekeeper in my mind, Mamba Bev, she controls everything. At least she used to. I am sitting here to tell you my gatekeeper doesn't control it anymore. God does. When God's ready for me to remember, I will remember. When God's ready for me to confront it, I will confront it. But for now, I have some hope that I can confront it. And it's all because of this little one I have in my arms. She has been one of the best therapy tools for me. And I love just taking care of her. It makes me feel like I'm a mom. Yes, I have Jeremiah, and Jeremiah does. He's a baby, and he needs to be taken care of. But there's something about taking care of a baby like Hannah that just makes you feel like you can just do anything. I never got a chance to be a mom. And that's the other thing Hannah's doing for me. And we'll talk about that in another video. But when those lights went on, I don't know what else to say except for the fact that that was God. We are working towards me confronting my abuse, and I wanted to have a talk with you guys about that today, because one day I will be confronting it. Now, nothing that I tell you my therapist hasn't heard yet. As a matter of fact, he's the first person I tell, simply because I trust him. And so, I just thought I'd let you guys know that. And of course, I think this little girl is done eating. She is done with her food. This is kind of like a morning routine for her too, but really it's after lunch. So it's lunchtime. So this is her lunchtime routine. This is her lunchtime routine. But, I just had to share that with you, that this was a major breakthrough for me. And, I just can't believe that I can see that end of the hall now. My mind has always kept that end dark for me, because that's not a good time Um, that was not a good time in my life. And I even had said that, that changed my relationships with my father. That changed my relationship with my father and with my mother and with my sisters even. I don't even have a relationship with my sisters as a result. I believe it's from the abuse. Um, it could be from something else, but I believe it's from the abuse and from my DID. Um, so, for me, it's remarkable that, and maybe that's why I have 3 babies now instead of just Hannah and Mariah. Hannah is going to be the main one because she is my therapy. But I had to share that with you all. That it was, that what discovery was. Because it was a discovery. It's a breakthrough. It's something that I've waited since I started in a counseling environment. Now, the first counselor I had was pretty good. The second one, she wanted me to call out my alter so they could tell her what happened. This particular therapist isn't taking that approach. Obviously, I don't think any of the other counselors would have recommended Hannah for me, but as a course of treatment. But Hannah's working, and it's in more ways than one. So I just wanted to share that breakthrough with you all. I hope that if you're out there and you've been through this, like I've been through it, that I'm helping you in some way. I know the pain of what you go through, the changed relationships, because when you're abused, you have relationships that are changed. My father went to his grave not knowing what I went through because I didn't want to talk about it. And I just share it with you all for a reason. So, I'm sharing it, and I just thought it's still taping. I just thought I'd share that. And now Hannah, Jeremiah, and I are going to snuggle for a little while. Right, Hannah? Yeah. Little girl. Yeah, Hannah says hi, by the way. She says, look at my outfit again. Look at my outfit again, please. She says, I like this outfit. She really likes this outfit on. I think she likes Bambi over Winnie the Pooh. Mariah likes Winnie the Pooh, but Hannah likes Bambi. And I don't know what the new baby will like yet. We'll see. I want to go to Walmart and look through some Disney stuff there. But her Walmart, you can never find a parking spot in the lot. So, but we'll see. But I just thought I'd share that breakthrough with you all. I hope you enjoyed today's video and feeding my little one. Hannah, say bye. Say bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Say, maybe. Tomorrow's Mommy Me Day with Jeremiah, I hope. I'm going to try to spend a Mommy Me Day with Jeremiah tomorrow on video. I think he would like that very much. We're going to play and do a little bit of other things that we like to do. Or he might just snuggle, and I might have to resort to Mariah, to having a Mommy Me Day with Mariah, or another one with Hannah. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But Jeremiah's here too. He says, hi, people. He's coming over just to visit here. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, people. Say, I'm Jeremiah. Say, I'm Jeremiah. Yes. Say, I'm right here, people. He says, I'm here. Let me see if I can move it back a little bit and see if I can't adjust it so you guys can say hi to Jeremiah today. He doesn't want to say hi. He just wants to lay with me today. He's a tired little boy. I think. He's been tired all day. But, so, this is all for today. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful Monday, rest of your Monday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.